Hello, this is Jason Wong. I'm the REALTOR Broker here in the state of Hawaii. Today, the segment I want to talk about whether buying a house in Honolulu is a good vacation retreat. Okay, I think getting a house in Oahu in general is a good thing to do, but if you are only spending, I would say, less than 6 months a year in Oahu, that may be quite a maintenance issue because you need to get a full team of a maintenance team to kind of look after your yard and also for the house. And we do have this pest issue, because of the climate. We have a lot of these lizard and the droppings, and sometimes you also have rats. You have rats, you have cockroaches, ants, and especially termite. We have a lot of termite infestation happening around the island if the homeowner neglect the water and the wood situation. So the thing is, getting a house actually is kind of like a big task in Oahu. And the thing is, you probably want to have a full-time caretaker looking after the house when you are away. Because we do have more break-ins happen. Doesn't matter what neighborhood, we do have more break-ins happen. Some people, they may have dogs guarding the house. And let me tell you, dog is not everything. And also, I don't think it's fair for people to chain up a dog in the yard. I think it's very inhumane, because dog has feeling too, and I definitely don't think that's the right way of treating animals. So I really don't like people to put dogs in the yard and chain up and just let the dog sun dry it for 10 hours, outside. So I really don't like to see that, and so that's why I kind of like make a statement here. So getting a house here is really, and also it depends on how many people are actually using the house. So even let's say you are living and working in Oahu, but it's only two of you, like meaning a couple, getting a house, unless one of the person, okay, has a home business, meaning they do most of the uh, email or stuff conduct at home, that actually is a nice thing. Then you can save some money from renting an office because you can just use your house as your home office. And for as long as you are not like putting a business sign saying about you actually conducting businesses over there, but you use it more like a informal home office, like for example, like a realtor. They use their own house as their own office to kind of like write contract and stuff like that. That seems to be okay. But if, for example, people they use their own house and then they use it more like a retail basis, for example, they are selling clothing or just anything, retail nature, then your neighbor may report to the city, and the city may issue a violation notice, and then they may fine you, because if the zoning is for residential but you do things which is not residential coded, then you will get fined. So check your zoning, okay? And yeah, so overall, the I just want to say it is easy to get by with a condos if you just want a vacation spot. Like I know sometimes when a full family from the mainland coming over here, they may have 4 or even 6 people. Father, mother, have 2 children, and then maybe the children they have boyfriend and girlfriend. So 6 people and they're all adults. So having a house definitely will do better, because you have like 3 pair of people, then at least you have 3 bedrooms, okay, and 2 bathrooms in a house. So that should be easier. On the other hand, to look for a condo, have 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Yes, we have inventory like that, but usually they are asking a lot more money than just a regular house. So in that case, definitely you should get a house. And also, if you get a house, you have a more and you decide to kind of like treat as your own family retreat, meaning about, oh, this time me and my wife will be coming over to live in the house for a couple of weeks, and then after 1 week or 2 weeks, then my son and daughter will come over, or the son and daughter, boyfriend and girlfriend may come over, or the in-law may be coming over. Then yeah, get a house, because the thing is that way you have your own privacy, and you can customize whichever way that suit your purpose of owning that piece of property. However, for most of the general people that I have encountered to buy condos, but they are not resident here in Hawaii, they are getting condos because the sake of ease of maintenance. First and foremost, most of the condos are built with concrete and steel. So the exterior and the wall-to-wall, the association responsibility or the insurance should cover it. And only the interior that you have to buy your own indoor insurance, and they usually are quite nominal amounts. It's not too much, because it's not like a single family house that you have outside inside the land. Okay, here is just your own internal improvement and also personal belongings inside of the property. So that actually drive the cost down for this type of insurance policy. And second of all, you have depends on which tower you buy. Most of the in-town tower, they also have even they may not have 24 hours front desk service, but at least they may have an on-site manager or someone who being there maybe Monday to Friday at certain hours. So at least you have some kind of on-site caretaker to kind of take care of the condo through the time. So even when you are away, you seems to have a second pair of eyes on site here in Oahu to kind of look after the door of the lobby. So it helps give you some kind of peace of mind, so that you know about your belongings within your condos are safely stored and locked. And finally, you really, I know this is really funny. The pest issue to some people is never an issue, cockroaches, lizard, frogs, mosquitoes and stuff. But to a lot of people who always live in a city and concrete building, they will have a hard time to adjust for those country living. Okay, I have to be honest with you. So living in a condo is so much easier. You have least amount of a pest issue, but you may have termite issue, even though the building is a concrete or glass or steel built. If the water sitting on a wood and the wood is untreated, or it's been contaminated with a termite culture, and you don't know about it, because they usually start out from the interior of the countertop or cabinetry, And one thing that is quite common is the moving truck. The moving truck, it depends on, do they fumigate the truck after each move. If they don't fumigate, that means if let's say they move some termite infested wood, and then the next move is your own belongings, and your wood will get attracted to this termite culture, and it will start multiplying in your home. So even condo, you may have termite issue, not because it is wood building, but rather it's about the any elements that has wood on it, and it was kind of exposed to that, then you will have a termite issue. So overall, just kind of weigh between a house and a condo. And also, if you travel a lot, condo is so much easier. You lock the door, lock all the windows, then you're off to go. But for a house, you have more things to worry. Depends on your neighbors. If your neighbors are really good and also they live on site, then they may you may able to kind of pay a small amount of a caretaker fee to have your neighbor to help to take care of your house, the mail and stuff. But in general, for a house, it's really suitable for family who desire to live in Oahu full-time, and ideally maybe more than 2 people, because the more people that you have in the house, you have another pair of hands to kind of upkeep the property. there are lots of stuff to do around the house, just to sweep around interior and also the yard work and all of those. It will already eat up all of your time on the weekend if you don't have another pair of hands to help you, or you don't hire help to help you. So houses, even though you don't pay a maintenance fee, but the labor is a very labor intensive property that you need to get very hands-on unless you hire everybody to do the job for you. So again, it's up to personal choice, but I find condo is more like a clean way of owning a piece of paradise without having the headache of taking care of a piece of property like across the Pacific Ocean. So again, if you like my channel, please subscribe it. If you have any comment, please leave it below. And if you would like to send me any email, just send it directly to my private message. Thank you.